Yeah, and you can see the util is quite heavy on the hands of Synopsy. Smoke double flash, so he lets loose on the first. The second flash now popping as well. Nice shot from Celta to start. It is Mr. juanflatroo with a trade. Tanir trying to jump into the action as well, but Finnegan undetected in the back of the site. He will be the linchpin pulled to this play, and the rug pulled from beneath the ITB side, but somehow kept swimming. As smooya and Synopsy with one each, and the bomb in the back pocket of the Kosovan player, meaning, well, we don't have to stick B. We pivot towards A. GUN5 leave the other half of the map completely undefended, and it's a free plant for Into the Breach.
Towards an opposite site, so they have to readjust their positioning.
Oh,
Let's see
wow.
if ITB can catch them off guard. And yeah, smooya's going to get one. Tanir is going to get the response here onto smooya, but we still have that 1v1. Synopsy hoping to clutch it out for his squad. Get ITB on the board early. Ooh, bit of a messy engagement there. Tanir's able to push up. He taps the bomb. Oh my goodness, so well played. But no, Synopsy does get caught there on the jiggle around the corner, and the defusal comes through.
You can see GUN5 going to take this one with a pinch of aggression to see what's going on towards the middle of the map. It's where ITB have situated themselves in the previous, so hoping that they were going to be monotonous in their defaults. Instead, it's more underpass heavy. Finnegan takes two before dropped. Or in fact, Easy got one, so not the end of the world for GUN5. And the weapon that is dropped on the body of Finnegan is in the open, very much under the eyes and the microscope of GUN5. For Celta, it's an extension towards B that earns another frag, and the dominoes start to topple here for Into the Breach. But weren't expecting much out of them in this one. We definitely want to see something better in terms of investment and results in the next. I say that, juanflatroo makes one with the Tech 9, upgrades to Deagle!
What?
And this is the juanflatroo we know and love. Takes another scalp, M4 scooped up, and another headshot delivered. juanflatroo's on 4, and it could be an ace. It was the man to bail them out of the pistol for GUN5. He's been spotted on the jump. They know where he is. He's got to leap into action and kick into gear quickly. Synopsy plays from underneath the window. You cannot jump. You must go the long way round. And while denying his friend and teammate of Long of the ace, it is a mockery of the GUN5 investment made from Into the Breach.
Yeah, I don't think they care much about that ace. Into the Breach, just pulling one out from out of their hat. I don't understand how this comes to fruition, especially considering juanflatroo kind of exposed there. But then the Deagle shot, unbelievable stuff. And the Tech 9 was the first one, picks up the Deagle, gets the second, and then the rifle on the third. He's using everything available to him on the server. And finally, the last frag goes Synopsy's way, but like I mentioned before, they don't care about the ace. It's just the approach itself from juanflatroo into that B site. Absolutely phenomenal. GUN5 are going to force up here. The spam is good. Synopsy with 3 through the smoke. Unreal stuff. Tanir gets one back, but that is just catastrophic for GUN5 to open up the fragging here. Boros looking for the follow-up. There it is. Tanir's gone. Finnegan, the last one standing over from CT spawn. As soon as they spot him, they're probably just going to throw their util in that direction or just kill him. Just get the straight up fight and win it.
And the spam delivers for 3. It's GUN5 on the eco, and it's ITB with 2 back-to-back rounds.
And it just goes to show you how unsafe smokes can be now with that visibility that's gained. Anyway, let's talk about it later. Tanir's going to get one, Celta another. The pistol mid-push on the full-on eco is working out for GUN5. They've got the man advantage, an AK and a MAC-10 picked up, as ITB are still ratcheting up the pace. Oh, Boros in a perfect position to punish there. There we go. Down to a 3v3. The nade connects onto Seltzer from juanflatroo. Finnegan still using the AK well. Keeps the numbers even. Zello coming around the corner, and he finds the headshot onto Keoz. So now Boros, the last one standing. As the bomb is being defused, he's got to hightail it over, throws the nade in. I don't know if that's going to be enough. It is enough! Boros connects perfectly, and Finnegan, the last one standing, still has to spot him out, but Finnegan did take down Boros, and that's it. Gonna defuse the bomb. Wow, that was crazy.
At the start of this round, ITB very relaxed towards middle. It's just Synopsy here to hold. Bombs in T-spawn. Boros has found his way into this sandwich position. It feels like Easy knows what's going on. And Boros offers up a freebie, but not without punishment elsewhere. smooya out towards the top of stairs will find the trade.
Yeah, it's a really good trade for smooya to get. It attracts attention. Any audio cues? Nope, nothing. Oh my goodness. the trigger discipline as well. He's looking for information, doesn't want to shoot smooya just yet, eventually will have to, but no, there it is, finally, almost whiffs it, but does finish him off. That will give away his position, so a player will watch that flank. That is juanflatroo. Jello gonna throw the Molotov in and gets the frag on juanflatroo, who I thought had the edge in that fight, so we're down to a 2v2 once more. Synopsy and Keoz did get that bomb planted. Selter moving in. Selter, the insta headshot on Synopsy. It is all up to Keoz in a 1v2 clutch attempt. Keoz first onto Jello. Leave it only Selter. Did get a nice one previously. Does he look in the right direction? Keoz? Yes, he is, and he finds another headshot for himself. There's the 1v2 clutched out, and ITB tie it up at 3. And over towards the A site, boros is lurking, hoping to hear some rotations and maybe catch someone out as he peeks around from Palace. This should be an easy plant towards B, though. Into the breach are playing this exceptionally well. GUN5 hunting forward for information. So they're going to look and see that probably no one's at mid. Jello does spot out the players at B, so he's going to call for the reinforcements now. That Molotov tucks him into a corner, and he still gets one out of it, which is actually quite impressive given his circumstances. juanflatroo gets the immediate trade. Now boros, he's going to try and activate here and do more damage. There it is on the Selter. And now he has to focus on Finnegan, and he will do that as well. Tanir, last one. He is out of here. Another great round for Into the Breach.
To put things to rest, GUN5 concede a 6th. And just like that, we are, you know, that was long ago. The guy's only 24, you know?
Yep.
He is still very young when it comes to Counter-Strike players. Anyway, B push is what's happening in round 11. They know Easy's AWP is up on short, but sight, thank you very much, we'll say Into the Breach.
Oh my goodness, juanflatroo just walking up and taking contact there and winning the fight. So that opens at the B site. He was the only one there too. If he goes down, there's not really a trade in sight. boros plants the bomb, gets the nade out, won't do any damage. I don't think, yeah, like 1 HP towards Finnegan. Here comes Synopsy from underpass. Tanir not expecting it all. This is what I'm talking about. They're just all over the map. They're not afraid to lurk around post-plant and keep a player on the periphery. Now GUN5 retreating, juanflatroo chasing, perfect timing, headshot onto Finnegan, the uppercut go down as well, they're all gonna fall! juanflatroo and Synopsy teaming together to ensure that Into the Breach drop all the guns and win the round.
Last round we were living in luxury, double AWP setup, all the bells and whistles in utility. This is disgraceful, look at this!
Oh no!
It's just so confident from Synopsy. Sure, it's only for one, but the confidence is just beaming right now for Into the Breach. They pushed a ramp smoke for damn sake. They're not even giving a damn in the world what's going on right now, how to play Counter-Strike. They're just playing confident, and I love it. Bomb plant within the first 20 seconds of the round.
Oh.
In fact, not just a bomb plant, it's now a 3v2. Nade lands at the feet of Easy. They're going to go chasing the stairs. juanflatroo spots him out, and the half is Into the Breaches. That is a display of confidence.
And they're bullying them.
Change. The fact that you've got 9 on your T side, I think you're just going to be grinning with joy, knowing that this is the climate that GUN5 are going to have to get back into this game with. Bomb plant, and to be honest, Into the Breach, for a team that was so aggressive on the T side, you're surprised that they're happy to play all the numbers and play from spawn in the post. Oh, that is disgusting from keoz. Running in, USP finds 3. The man is on a mission, striking head after head. He will not stop. Will not bow to anyone. Smooya's got the 4th. Synopsy's got a kit. 5-second defuse engage. And Finnegan is nowhere near in a position to retake the site and deny ITB of the retake. I mentioned how passive they were, but some explosivity out of the Belgian.
From the beginning of the round, I think they were playing the retake setup. You're right. I'm surprised they didn't go aggressive, but they said, nope, we're playing retake. Let them find the A site. Then we're going to pop off and explode here with that. That is problematic for GUN5. Good news, they got the bomb plan. Here's that aggression we were talking about. Synopsy, oh my goodness, gets the long range frag first and then gets the close range one. Pulls out the pistol even. Finally dropped. Smooya got one as well before he is taken down. So it's only a man edge after all of that. And now it's brought down to a 2v2. The aggression being punished.
No.
Easy connects for another shot. Doesn't get the frag. And boros is able to escape. Yeah, that's when you have to say, okay, hold on a second, guys. We don't have to keep pushing this.
Scout up close.
Oh, the timing.
The timing. boros, I think, saw his arm. Look. Drops the smoke. They know. Surely they know. keoz has got another one. Now straight on top of the bomb. Now someone's going to have to go swinging. M4 holding behind. Easy's going to emerge through the smoke at one point. Leg will be spotted first. Boros hits the headshot. keoz sticking it. The nade is going to be out of time. It's close. Oh. But Celta will not be able to win out the round. The clutch has already been won. A spam through the wall will connect as well.
To get to that giveaway, or head to cct.gg/hellcase to get all of the details. Back to the action here. juanflatroo headshot onto Celter. Tanir manages to get the trade, and maybe another one. Yeah, 2 more for Tanir. GUN5 exploding out of mid in this round, and a 4v2 in the first 20 seconds of the round, and they continue charging forward toward that B site. 2 from Cat, 2 from Apartments. 1 player here that could cause trouble. It is keoz, and he will get one pretty much for free. Oh, I thought he had the second 2, but no. Doesn't actually connect for any shots, surprisingly. Here in the second half until this point. There were some scares. That previous one, they only had 2 players left standing, but the A1S should have, given that they did so much damage to ITB in the previous couple. We'll see if that scouting Mag 7 will bring true. Finnegan already spots out a player towards Con. They're trying to drag him in there, and oh, it doesn't work. The bait and switch favors Finnegan, and Finnegan will get a couple off of it. Synopsy with the Mag 7 gets 1, a second. Oh, I thought he maybe have the third, but the round is already over in that brief moment. GUN5 get it.
11-8. Only a 3-round gap. It was smooth sailing. Smooya crack open the kill feed, one of their own. The second kill, in fact a third. That's more like it from Into the Breach.
What? What happened, Retro? juanflatroo retreating from mid-window, going back towards the A side. It's the right decision, and he actually managed to take down Tanir and support his teammate, Boros, who was anchoring down A. So, look at the bodies now. They're available for Into the Breach. Boros manages to get another one for his squad. Celter and Finnegan, the last 2 standing. Celter, oh, the timing just a little bit out of his favor, but it still works out, and Finnegan connects for 1 onto smooya as well. We're down to even numbers again, 2v2. GUN5 continue to fight forward. Although there's one big problem in this round, Retro. They don't have the bomb.
He dies without a frag. It's going to be tough because you leave keoz in a 1v2. But now, smoke up. They know they haven't got time to go B, so it has to be A. They know it open. Ooh. Boros dead. And now it's just keoz. 1v2, finds the bomb. A second man needed to be found. And of course, keoz again. Another 1v2. Another blow to the heart of GUN5, and this time it's the signature that writes off map 1, ITB 13. Better in terms of quantity, but also in quality. So, here we go. Let's see. We jump into the pistol here. ITB on the CT side. They have got the reinforcements to defend A, but with 2 already lost, a third should be imminent. juanflatroo needs to fight for his life, only for 1. And there we have it. It should be pistol now for GUN5, unless the dualies and keoz can bring up more of the same.
Synopsy. They're all charging into him towards the dualies. Really? There's 1 for him. Looking for the follow-up dodge, and around them, ring around the rosy, and Synopsy goes down eventually. keoz, last one standing. Bomb planted. Or not, bomb not planted yet, excuse me. It's still on the ground. I thought it was, but they didn't have time. keoz is really throwing them for a loop here. I think this is a great adjustment. They're not going to be expecting this at all. They have their backs turned to him. keoz, oh no, Tanir! Mid-air Glock headshot to clutch it out. It looked like keoz had their number. Pretty important moments, too, with the big green when his name was called upon. GUN5. Molotov going to get thrown in there. Towards Jaguars. Yellow. Here it is. Opener found for him onto smooya. I was just looking the wrong way. Didn't expect that push of the smoke. Tanir's going to get another one here. Yes, he does. And now it's just all going GUN5's way. Excuse me. I mean, peeking into the breach right into their crosshairs at the worst possible moments.
Well, bit of love being shown by Jello in the smoke.
Definitely going to be more comfortable here are the GUN5 players versus Mirage, as we already mentioned before, how many times they've played here.
Pretty sweet. GUN5 4 for 4. Buy up. That's really disappointing. Synopsy falls. Mid-util needs to be worked on for Into the Breach. The rifle work, however, in the hands of smooya has done quite well. Gets 2 frags, so it's even standing. juanflatroo finds 1 towards mid. keoz finds 1 towards ramp. And some normality restored, maybe, just maybe, for Into the Breach here.
Wow. I mean, another quick turnaround for them. Oh, wow, yeah, Tanir's dead. No chance at all. Boros pushing up, so I guess I just have to accept the fact that Into the Breach are going to keep pushing it. Oh, wow, double incendiary being thrown here. Nade chases away Into the Breach. Lots of damage taken by them, but smooya gets into a great spot. Oh, whoa, almost swifts the spray onto Selter. Gotta be careful. Keoz managed to get one before he falls, but the B site might be taken here. We'll see. juanflatroo, he's been good in these situations before. Molotov lands at his feet, and he's got all 4 players coming in from the exact same angle. They've got to readjust here, or they're just going to get mowed down, and they absolutely will. 2 are going to move towards the ramp, maybe even 3. We'll see as they leave juanflatroo to his own devices there. Bomb going to be planted.
Yeah, look at this. GUN5 have actually got a decent post plant. Problem is the third prong is so far away. If they pick up the retake pace now, this round's over before it even gets started. First kill for boros. Easy with a trade. Long is smoked. The bomb's planted for it. But the problem is they've taken so long that they now have every opportunity to win this round. Synopsy on short, left in isolation. Smooya, a tap of the bomb, but Easy has to line up through the smoke. And with that...
Now they're going to re-aggress into mid. Could be punished for it again. Selter's waiting, and there's Selter getting keoz, but boros and Synopsy actually do a great job holding the line. 2 frags for them. Man advantage gain. Tanir waiting to punish the push, and there it is again. Boros gone. 3v3. Numbers evened out. GUN5 looking to group up towards that A side. They're going to get A maybe for free. I don't know if smooya's going to completely back off. He is. Yeah. I mean, if they go into A right now, it's a plant. More than likely. juanflatroo might change that. As he goes into the smoke and right outside of it, playing default towards the A site. Smooya realizing where the execute's coming. This is actually panning out pretty well for Into the Breach after all is said and done. Synopsy going to connect for one. Great transfer from Tanir. Synopsy and Smooya gone. juanflatroo in a clutch attempt 1v2. Tanir. Oh, Tanir walking right towards him. They could pass each other. Oh, ships in the night. They go right on through. No idea that the other is there. So a freebie. No! juanflatroo doesn't get the frag. Easy, for whatever reason, is checking donut, even though his teammate was already through there.
Smooya swung out and tried to shoot the same guy. And so there was no ammunition left for either player to kill the trade potential. And all of a sudden, ITB down 7-1. And while it's a 5v3 in favor of ITB, it lasts very little. In fact, no time at all. And just like that, there's 1:25 on the clock, and we've already lost 5 players in the server.
What is this pace? My goodness. I mean, just back and forth we go into the breach, have a 3v2, but it's a light one because of how low boros and Synopsy are. Only 67 HP combined amongst them. Bomb's going to get planted here again towards the A site. A good post-plant setup for Into the Breach, I would say. Trying to go for this retake. Boros probably gets a freebie here. Yeah, there it is. Now it's only 1 left. Tanir getting spammed through the smoke, and that will do it. Into the Breach do find a way to victory in a chaotic round where it saw the majority of the server deleted in the first few seconds.
Double flash volley. Is that smoke as well? I can't see through the jersey, but...
Yes.
I don't want to, you know, don't want to be that guy, but... Alright, okay.
We'll see if it matters.
Yeah, we've... Forget it. Do you know what? ITB doesn't matter. They're just going to brawl out middle, and this is more like it. I feel like the ITB we saw in the first 10 rounds, a little bit reserved, a little bit impatient, maybe. More so than what we saw on Mirage. We were complimenting them for their brawly, puggy style of Counter-Strike, and in this one, look, we've just seen Smooya bow out of the round, but this one was over before it even seen the second man. It was a 5v1 for Finnegan to win out, and so the Galil puts a rest, and it will be ITB on the board with another.
For GUN5, 2 Tech 9s, 2 Mac 10s, the Galil nades connecting as well onto them, doing the damage, just going for a straight B rush, really? Okay, let's see if it works. It does! 2 frags, Finnegan midair, Mac 10 shot to the head of keoz, 4v3. Nades sail through utility as well. Finnegan playing on the edge of the Molotov. No, someone's there, and Synopsy will get headshotted. Tanir managed to get the trade after Smooya finds one, and it is a 1v3 clutch attempt for boros. Tanir is low, so that's one target that will be a little easier, but they're probably going to play around Selter, who's got the full HP. They do, and that'll do it. 8-4 in favor of GUN5. The full-on B rush call works out. We'll see. Starts with a pistol. Tanir and Jello stacked up together. That's a nice shot for Tanir. Do they get the response? They do! keoz 2K once again very effective on the pistol round. Boros looking for the follow-up. There it is. 4v2, almost 4v1. Thought they would get Selter. Selter managed to survive, swings around, gets nothing. There we go. Finally comes to fruition. Finnegan, last one standing. Dualies way out of play.
To find one frag, maybe two on the exit. Smooya and Boros swinging in. In fact, he finds none. So ITB, I did ask for them to win a pistol to have a chance at winning Ancient as ITB come back.
Shallow. Opener found onto Synopsy, so GUN5 at least get that opener for themselves. Keoz, good flashbang thrown, but Easy recovers extremely quickly and manages to make it a two-man edge here, Retro. GUN5 also have bomb control at this point, so they're sending everyone over to that. Oh, they don't have bomb control, excuse me. I
just walked around backside. The only way there is a player on A right now is if either they're in deep A main or they've got the timing in CT spawn. They'll be careful for it. Smooya's going to move out. Boros needs to win this gunfight, and your one job is to hold CT. It's a disappointing move. Now it's GUN5's turn to re-overload this A bomb site. Smooya is going to need to pull off a miracle. AK in hand, finds one, traded out. juanflatroo 1v4. Easy. Well, it's his name for a reason. Makes light work of the last two players.
Mid that much with this light utility. He's probably just going to save it for the execute. Now Seltzer's going to push down towards mid. Double man push towards that position. Smooya does get one, but traded out immediately, and it is the man advantage for GUN5. Despite that, into the breach are going to continue pushing into mid. They could make it a 3v3 here. Good lineup for Boros. There it is. Now he looks into red room. There's three players here. Boros managed to get another one before falling, but Jello does the same with another 2K. And juanflatroo, the last one standing without the bomb on his back. Oh, that easily could have swung into the breach. Into the breach's favor. There we go. Got the words out.
However, big flank. juanflatroo pulls out an AK. Turns. Oh my! What? How does he know?
I don't know.
He turns quite literally at the best possible time.
Surprisingly, is Jello. I guess they really want to keep that money up, so he's gonna keep the MAC-10 in his hands. Get into the breach. Want to go for a little bit of a cheeky boost over that smoke. In the meantime, Tanier trying to take the fight down ramp. He could catch a player off guard if he continues to push, but I mean that Molotov slows him up, and Jello gets caught in the cubby. Keoz opening frag. GUN5 on notice here towards B, and Tanier reacts quickly to ensure a trade comes through, and he will push back that advance from into the breach at least a little bit further back into this round. Oh, nice shot from Finnegan onto Boros, but Keoz a trade. Keoz expecting another peek, and he gets the second one as well. 3v2, Easy manages to even out the numbers, pulls out the pistol, knows he got a shot onto Keoz's leg, but he can't finish him off. Flashbang thrown for Finnegan to potentially peek around. No. Incendiary's out. The bomb gets planted. I thought that Finnegan was going to try and push out there, but he doesn't. Now, a few steps forward here, Retro. Let's see what they can do.
Smart for Smooya to back off. Takes a bit of damage on the death cam. I'm not sure if he'd have seen Smooya go through the smoke, or maybe the assumption is in cave. Easy now, 1v2.
Wow.
Smooya's in the position to catch off in the post plant, and that is fantastic.
As three players are already in A main, getting ready for a hit there. Easy on the other side has been pretty solid with the op so far. He's looking the wrong way this time. Completely the wrong way. Yeah, blindsided by Boros. He thought they were coming from Donut. Now the smokes and flashes go in. Finnegan completely blocked out of that site. So is the rest of GUN5. And into the breach. Potentially a 9th on the cards here. GUN5 need to be careful. Their money's not great, so if they lose another body here quickly, they might want to go for the save. But they spotted the barrel of the op. Will swing around it. Now they definitely go in and try to get this site back into their hands. Boros, nade flying out into the breach, backing into A main. They're tucked in really well here, Retro.
I thought that nade was going to do a lot more. A smoke on top of the bomb. Now look at them piling out. Want to take the fight. Want to draw blood. Player spotted. That is disgusting from Boros. That transfer is absurd. Selter finds 2 in the 1v3, but Smooya will hold on. And into the breach.
being a little bit better than their CT side. That is absolutely shown through here as things have progressed into the second half. But look right there, if juanflatroo doesn't get that headshot in that instance, he could get flushed completely out of the map and on the round. So, wow. Into the breach, playing these types of situations, they're very aggressive, scrappy Counter-Strike that can get in your face quickly, and you don't have time to really adjust and adapt and play the patient game. They don't let you do that. Seltzer gone too. Boros, what a peek there in towards Red Room. B site very much vulnerable here. Tanir catches off Boros, so there's the flank on, but look how much health he has. Only 1 HP left after that engagement. Lucky to be alive. Jello tucked in. Oh, perfectly read by Keoz. Not going to go out there without clearing all his corners. Now Easy and Tanir, they have a tough choice, right? You've got the op and the AK. It's a 2v4. The bomb site's taken. Your money's in the tank still. You gotta say, do we try to peek in here? Do we try to get a frag? Or do we just go for the save? And it appears as though that call is made a lot faster.
For victory, to now possibly even fighting for OT. And that's the scary thing, because it's ITB. I bet you won't get away with much of that at a professional level. Which is why I'm on this side of the broadcast and not the other side. Anyway, push towards ramp, successful for Tanir. It's been a while since we've seen GUN5 clock in a man advantage. Nice to see a change of pace, but the setting stays the same. It's into the breach at one, blood towards B, but it's Yellow that pours litres of it across the B site. Smoke towards short to give a bit of cover, but it will only be temporary. Nice shot from smooya. That adjustment critical. Flash into the open. A wild spray of the M4. juanflatroo cannot afford to peek this, but he does. And now smooya left to the clutch. One versus two. If there is ever a man you want in this situation, it would probably be him. An AWP maestro. A man that can isolate fights, but now gives up the game. Has to lock in. Has to start peeking angles. It is planted for him, but he knows at one point or another he's going to be held by an AWP, and the bomb's going to be defused, but he's just quicker to the trigger! And smooya shows why he's Britain's best. ITB up to 12, map and series point, and it is an AWP clutch, a maestro of the big green. Sad to be a fan of this GUN5 side though, because that is a round in the palm of their hands that they now will most likely regret if they can't take this to OT. Good start for Celta. 5v4, but it's SMGs that play goodbye. Hello. A second. juanflatroo moves in, moves forward, back through the smoke, and it's a 3v3.
Oh no, into the breach. Steal the advantage away from GUN5, juanflatroo in particular. What a swing out of that smoke. GUN5 have the read towards the B side because of how far up Selter is, realizing that no one is at A, so they can stick around. The question is, will they even win the fights once this smoke fades away? And once they show face, oh, no one's checking for Finnegan. No one's clearing this. Does he see the head? He does. juanflatroo goes down for free. No, a trade comes through from who else but smooya, who was the hero in the previous round. Keoz dropped to 30 HP. Easy and Selter trying to power their way back into this site. There are guns available for Easy to upgrade here. There we go. He's off onto the A1S from the MP9. He's got the util ready to toss forward. And, well, that's going to be it. I mean, they've got nothing else. They got to go and dry and take contact fight. smooya waiting, looking to be the hero again, but can't hit the opener. Has to back off here, expecting a push from Cave that's never going to materialize. It is up to Keoz to get one. He does. Now smooya realizes the other player is coming from that direction as well, and he adjusts himself, tucks himself into Cave. And look at this, just playing the time, are into the breach, likely gonna take it now. It looks like it's done. Into the breach, have won it. They are headed to the playoffs. GUN5, another 2-3 finish to a CCT series, and this time in number 7. Wow, smooya standing on his head there.
I mean, that is fantastic, isn't it, from Into the Breach?
Yeah.
Overcoming a massive scoreline.